Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Goodness, Sherry, I just want to quickly contribute to what we are discussing. Number one, I want us to understand one thing about the Nigerian policy and Nigerian government. Our major problem start on the amukun ẹrù ẹwọ́, ó ní òkè lówó, ó wò sálẹ̀. Our major problem start from the grassroots. Our grassroots has been polluted to the extent that we don't know what we wanted. We don't know our left from our right. All because the government they have weaponized poverty. Wọ́n ti weaponize poverty yẹn ti jẹ wá gan tó jẹ́ pé a lè rí ọkàn wa mọ́ àmọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níwájú wa mọ́. Because during the during the election, all what they always do, àwọn tí ó ń dìbò gangan, àwọn ni ìyá aláta, ìyá elépo, àwọn ni ẹlẹ́ran, ọlọ́kadà. Those are the people that are voting in during the election. Ṣẹ̀rí èmi làwọn enlight òyìnbó náà lè sọ àti petition náà lè kọ. Tó bá ti dìgbà election ní rọ́mọ wọn kankan tó máa jáde, ní rí family wọn kankan tó máa jáde, wọ́n á tan TV sínú ilé ni, wọ́n á máa wo TV, wọn ò rányàn torí pé bámúbámú ni mo yó, mi ò mọ̀ pé ebi ń pọmọ ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan. So our problem, if the problem of Nigeria wanted to be solved, we have to go to the grassroots and reorientate those people, because ordinary cap lásán rí bí wọ́n ṣe máa dù téèyàn kan ò bá rí gbà nínú wọn, rí bó ṣe máa bínú, bó ṣe máa jà. Ordinary cup agolo rice tí ó èèyàn lè jẹ lẹ́ẹ̀mejì nínú ilé rí how they will be fighting for it. It shows the high level of poverty in this country, and this thing is really affecting us, because that is the weapon they are using. That during the election they know the people they will hold on to get the vote from them. So it's really affecting us. I don't know how we can get out of that, because wọ́n ti fi ebi, wọ́n ti fi pa orí wa, wọ́n ti fi ìyà, wọ́n ti fi pa orí wa. So it's quite hard for us torí pé kó a lè fi ibi panú ká sọ pé okay, àti ẹ̀ nígbà kankan lọ́wọ́ politician tí ò ṣe dáadáa, àti ẹ̀ nígbà kankan this time around we were going to sit back and vote for the right person. A lè fi ibi panú fún ọdún mẹ́rin in this country. Everybody want express way. We don't want to follow process. We don't want to follow due process and protocol. Everybody want to have it, in a twinkle of an eye. So ibi tí problem wa wà ní, ibi tí major problem wà ní, I don't know how we gonna solve this. Our grassroots òun ni problem wa, not our leader. Ṣé tí grassroots tó bá yan leader síbẹ̀, ṣé leader fẹ́ fò débẹ̀ ni? Kò lè fò débẹ̀. And another thing pé tó máa sọ pé every one of us ká come out ní ọjọ́ election ká dìbò, ẹ̀rí àwọn kan tí wọn bá ti rówó wọn dìbò, tó ń bá ti rí owó wọn ní èèyàn tó bá ti fún wọn lówó àwọn làwọn máa tẹ̀lé. It doesn't matter pé tó bá ti wọbẹ̀ àwọn ò ní jẹ nínú ẹ̀ mọ́, without knowing the repercussion of what they are doing. Look at what happened in Ondo that during the Ondo state election. They were showing money that àwọn gba 10,000, àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké. They are supposed to be thinking for the future of this country. 10,000 tó ń gbà yẹn, ẹjọ́ ṣé wọn tí ì ná tán láti gbà yẹn? Does this solve the poverty in their life? Nǹkan tí ó yẹ ká mọ̀ nìyẹn. So all this thing is really affecting us. Bá a ṣe fẹ́ yọ kúrò nínú ẹ̀ òun ló yẹ ká máa wá, because the system is corrupt, the system is polluted, has been polluted. Everybody just looking for a means of escape, from this poverty.
Everybody
so that's just
power tap, please. Everybody should power tap, please.
Prince Labi, ẹ ṣé gidi gan. Mo bá àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ except ẹyọ kan. Ẹni wípé our grassroots is the yes sir.
Ẹni kan power tap ẹjọ, no flag through.
Ẹjọba power tap gbogbo lé, please. Everybody, please ẹjọba power tap. Please, let's power tap massively, please. Thank you. our leader are not the problem, they are the problem, they are part of the problem. Though ẹ ti ṣàlàyé lára àwọn tó jẹ́ problem, but our leaders are part of the problem, sir. Don't say they are not our problem. Tí wọ́n bá mọ̀ wípé.
I try to get me the point me. I'm not saying they are not our problem precisely, but our bad leaders, we are the one. So we are the problem. Àwọn aláyàn bad leader. Amari ọ̀nà wípé this person will do it right or might try his best, but torí pé owó àti nǹkan tá a fẹ́ gain from that place, a máa lọ dìbò wrongly. A ṣe mistake during Buhari. I had to share mistake during what they call it, Tinubu. So what are we talking about? Can it be a lè kọ gbogbo àwọn gift tó ń fún wa yẹn ni? A lè kọ gbogbo àwọn owó tó ń fún wa yẹn ni? Honestly, we get it right. We have some people to wọn lówó tó ń contest fún position, but torí pé kò sówó lọ́wọ́ wọn, nobody is following them.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ń get it wrong.
All right, thank you. Mr. Fad, ó yẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ti yín sà.
Èmi ṣe ni wọ́n get it wrong. Ṣé rí election tó ń máa ń àrí tó ń sọ pé wọ́n organize yẹn? Election yẹn kàn wà fún wípé tí wàhálà bá ṣẹlẹ̀ aftermath, wọ́n á lè sọ fún Western world wípé ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ democratic election táwọn dìbò yàn òun náà fẹ́ yọ kúrò lórí oyè náà fẹ́ dàlúrú torí pé àwọn opposition tí wọ́n like end result. Election yẹn is just a propaganda. Wọ́n ti ẹni tó máa wọlé 2027 sí òyìnbó vote tó máa release figure tó máa release 2027 wọ́n ti kọ sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti draft ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tá a ṣe
wáyé. I object that, sir. Let me take you back to this last election. I happen to supervise this last election. I went through polling units. I went through local government by local government to do a report on the last election. You understand, sir? Sherry, if you take a look at Lagos State very well as an example.
And not take your report to the north.
Sir, let me talk based on the experience of what the last election, the one I have an eyewitness to. I understand.
Tẹ́yìn bá cover bá perfect títí náà tó bá ti perfect ó ti gbogbo ẹ ti dàrú.
ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ ṣé ní Kaduna
5 years old people.
ní sùúrù ní Kaduna there was an opposition party tó win House of Assembly. If that vote do not count, Shomale win opposition party. I understand. Ẹ wo Lagos State. Look at the margin within Rose Vival and Governor Sanwo-Olu. If not because the presidential was conducted before the state election. Can it be one conduct state election before presidential election? You will see how people will emerge massively in opposition party. Upon the hope, Labour Party took some positions. So it shows that our election is is reckoned with, but at the point of collation, ibẹ̀ láti máa ní problem. That's where we have problem. Torí pé àwọn èèyàn kì í follow up wọn kì í dúró ti ìbò wọn.
Okay,
what happened in 2014? Let me take you to memory lane. Let me take you to memory lane. In 2014, let me take you to memory lane. In 2014, an election that was conducted during Omishore and Aregbe, we knew how that election went. Because Omishore had an upper hand, but during the time of election, they drove away.
Sorry, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré interjecting. Okay. Memory lane ten take our back on 2014. Outcome ẹ̀ ajẹ̀yà ni. 2020 something. Outcome ẹ̀ ajẹ̀yà ni. They are not good memory. So leave all those bad memories, sir. Leave all those bad memory. The memory lane, any suru, let me say this. The memory lane you can take me. Tí mo dẹ̀ máa tẹ̀lé yín ní eléyìí tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ tá a dẹ̀ benefit. Tell me, eléyìí tá a ti benefit. We are saying we have not been getting things right láti 2014 yẹn. Ẹ ń sọ pé fẹ́ mú wa back memory lane.
Any evil memory reason that we get it right. Only má get me wrong. Èmi sọ reason that we get it right ni sir. I am citing some reason that tó wáyé pé I follow that such a step, we will have gotten it right by now. So àwọn reason that we get it right lèmi sọ lèmi try láti point out. Tó yẹ pé in the next election we have to work towards it.
Ẹjú ti ń prepare. Lè bọ́ ń bẹ̀.
Mr. Fila, are you there, sir? Fila 90. Àbí Pella dẹ̀ wọ́n lè mú sí wa lórí o. Wọ́n lè mú sí wa lórí o. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ ní wulẹ̀ bọ́ta lọ dìbò débi pé mo fẹ́ dìbò.
Onílé jọ torí Ọlọ́run.
Ìsọ́jú ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ẹjọ́, please, can I say something? Mr. Labi, Sherry Bechen sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo kàn rẹ́rìn. Sherry, I'm going to speak on, for example, my experience. And funny that you mentioned Lagos State. I was born and brought up in Lagos State. You understand? And I worked with one of the movers and shakers of Lagos State before I left the shores of Nigeria, as in years before, even though this person is late. Sherry, Lagos State especially, vote does not count. Go and write it down today and make your findings.
Every time Ambode ṣàríkọ́gbọ́n Ambode ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ tó wọ́n yọ kúrò bí jìgá ni Ambode.
Our command decide who will be the next sitting governor.
Yes, ma'am.
They decide. Let me tell you something. I was privy. If I don't let me say it, it's not something. But when Fashola was coming in, Fashola was not meant to be the governor of Lagos State. But I want command joke. So in Lagos State especially, don't say vote doesn't count. And I want to believe that is the same story. The same story with every other state. And even Nigeria as a whole, with what we are seeing, with our experiences. Cherry, when you said grassroots, you were right. But the major problem is the families. Cherry family don't make up grassroots, don't make up society. How we train our children. Then that is one thing. Tanilati ma.
Please, everybody, let's power tap, please. She's on call, so please, everybody, let's power tap. Let's power tap. Yes, I think you not tell her. Oh yeah, sorry, sir.
Sorry, Dad. So me, from my own experience, it's quite unfortunate. We got in my all right, dear. What is wrong? Give me no. So the major problem of Nigeria is kind of like big poverty. They've injured our reasoning. So what about the Bewa? We collect it like that. I can want to in the case of election, I was opportune to be part of Mimiko's tenure in Ondo State. Election, na written paper. No be say that they count. Fine, you they go there, go vote. But you not want to decide there. So no matter whatever can say, you can only vote a old ballot paper. A old ballot paper. They will give him money. nǹkan tí mímí kò fi na àgàgùn gbà yẹn ni first ẹ̀ náà nǹkan tó fi na àgàgùn yẹn nígbà tó ń lọ wọ́n ti lọ kó gbogbo pépà yẹn wọ́n lọ photocopy ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ bu pamọ́ nígbà tó ń fẹ́ tender evidence ní court nígbà tó máa ṣe scan everything wọ́n rí pé èèyàn kan ló turn print almost 250 votes in one polling unit. So in Nigeria àwọn grassroots àtàwọn bàbá yẹn ti cause poverty nílùú yẹn tó yẹ pé anything you see okay máa wọ̀ kan náà èèyàn máa jẹyà fún 4 years tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣọ́ bá ti ń bọ̀ wọ́n máa pump owó síta. So anything you see you take, anything you see you collect because of the hunger. So kò sí nǹkan tó yẹ pé èèyàn tó bá ti rówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ló máa sátẹ̀lé àsìbẹ̀ pé ajárí gungun lọ́wọ́ èèyàn ó máa sátẹ̀lé ni. So kò sí nǹkan tó yẹ lè sọ from now till Jesus come táwọn bàbá yẹn tó ń bá wipe àwọn generation àwọn bàbá yẹn tó ń bá dàgbà kan kú kí gbogbo wọn lọ unfortunately ó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. And even we young guys sef náà tá wàá sìn gan we have the same habit now tó yẹ pé ó máa difficult at the change yẹn. Some people, they will go abroad, they will study, they will come back to Nigeria. One match election, they will still follow the same route. So it will not change. We are just recycling the same thieves, the same oppressors, unfortunately. So that's my own take, sir. It's kind of unfortunate.
Thank you so much, sir. Ẹ ṣé gan. Wọ́n ṣe bọ́dà Látìó. Wọ́n ṣe títí. Wọ́n gba àṣẹ kúrò lẹ́nu àwọn ancestors tó ń fi ọba jẹ. Wọ́n fi àwọn ìjọba fi sẹ́nu ara wọn. Àwọn ló ń fi ọba jẹ ń sìn nítorí kọ́ ọba lè máa sọ máìndì wọn. Láyé ìgbà yẹn láyé ìgbà yẹn àwọn ọba wa la máa lọ bá. Àwọn ọba wa gan ò ní gbàbọ̀dé nítorí pé rúnmọlẹ̀ ló fi wọ́n síbẹ̀ torí wọn ò ní fẹ́ ríjà rúnmọlẹ̀. Bọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìnísìn ọba ò gbàbọ̀dé fún ìjọba kọ́ má bàa ríjà ìjọba ni. Kí ló kù tá a fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n kàn mú wa wọ́n kàn kó wa sínú kéèjì wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe wá bó ṣe wù wọ́n.
Gbogbo election ló máa
Ọlọ́run náà la máa ké pè.
Àti senator àti house of rep
àti government election
wọ́n máa dé court kó tó lè sọ pé ẹni tó win ni so the highest bidder ẹni tó bá sanwó fún judge tó san owó ńlá fún judge òun ló máa lọ finally win ní court the highest bidder. So báwo wá ní vote àwọn aráàlú ṣe count vote ò count nígbà táwọn Yorùbá jáde tó dìbò tó risk life wọn tó pa ẹlòmíì síbẹ̀.
ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣe next governor Lagos State nìyẹn Oníṣèyí Tinubu ń sìn kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe.
wọ́n ti máa ń kọ resort sílẹ̀ gbogbo
especially ní Lagos State yẹn kan tọ́ra wa ní.
election kìíní yẹn wasting of money ni wọ́n ti waste owó láti tẹ ballot paper ṣe nǹkan ni.
wọ́n ti mọ̀yàn tó fẹ́ jẹ years to come wọ́n ti máa prep ẹni yẹn gan sílẹ̀ nìkan. Cherry, the thing, as far as I am concerned, it all boils down to how you train your children. Just like this, Drive. He just said something now that àwọn èèyàn wọn bí ẹmọ à ń recycle ni àwọn bàbá blata ń sọ yìí náà tán bá lọ wọ́n ti bí àwọn ọmọ sílẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti tọ́ wọn ìléwé tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti jẹ́ kán mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ́lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí kinní yìí o ẹ̀yin lẹ́dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ pa. Until we break that cycle of greed by teaching our children that contentment is key, kindness is important, humanity is important. That's how to break the cycle. Because gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí náà àwọn tó make up government yìí náà ilé kan náà ló ti jáde. Years back, I remember when I was watching something online gbà yẹn ó ti pẹ́ díẹ̀ ọmọ yìí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló fẹ́ ṣe.
Thank you. Please, everybody, let's keep power tapping. Acupuncture.
Hey, Mr. Odile, I'm just enjoy it here. Mr. Lati, Ekweto, Olori Ebi #1. My little submission about this is that even our so-called younger generation, tiwa gan worst ju àwọn àgbàlagbà yẹn lọ. A kàn pariwo ni. The youngest governor in Buhari tenure was Yaya Bello. Yaya Bello was worse than devil. Ó worse ju èṣù lọ. Yes, and he's a very young governor that everybody, all the youth were saying, hoping that okay, if this person should perform very well, at least that will give us advantage over anything. The way things are going now, even the younger one are more desperate than the older people. We are more desperate. Even we don't even think about what our so-called, provided our immediate family can feed, can have that money. We are not concerned about the others. Let's leave government apart. Let's talk about our individual jobs. How do you treat your customer? Do you treat your customer in the rightful way? We don't do that. Even when you get to somewhere, you discover that if you, okay, take for instance, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn, tell your company bá this person is my customer. Torí pé mo mọ̀ pé customer mi ò believe lórí mi. I will be selling this thing more costly than the other. Màá máa ta nǹkan wọ́n fún ju aráàta lọ. Just because I want to gain more customer. This one is already my customer. And this is the trait of this poor younger generation. We don't even think about our unborn baby, upon their children. We are just concerned about what we have on the table. If the president of Nigeria is being given to a youth, the whole money will finish it at the club. Wallahi, club ló máa gba gbowó tán. I am telling you this. The way we youth are so desperate now, bá ṣe wà desperate àti ní owó. I am telling you, governor or president, anybody tí youth tó bá lọ síbẹ̀, because already ó ti wò pé before I get to this place, because of the kind of life he's using. And one of the things that causes is that tẹ́ bá wo àwọn tó ń di governor, àwọn tó ń di president nsìn, even the chairman of the local government in our local government, àwọn bado ló máa ń di paka chairman, àwọn killer ló máa ń di honourable, because and these are the people that will migrate from councillor to chairman, from chairman to governor, and we are now telling me that we are going to have a very good edition. We are just blaming all these old men, because if we should give it to the younger one, we will even do worse than this. We will do worse than this. If you get to Lagos, in my area, then I
allows it.
Acupuncture. Acupuncture. Can I quickly say, ẹ jẹ́ sáré sọ nǹkan kan fún yín sà lórí ibi tẹ́ bọ́rọ̀ dé yẹn. Mo disagree díẹ̀ sà, ìdí tí mo dẹ̀ fi disagree rè, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bí báyìí sìn sà, tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí lórí justice for Mohbad.
Okay.
Now, ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kan jáde wá síta, ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa justice for Mohbad. Kò họ́gọ́wẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìyá oníyá kan, ìyá yẹn wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbé ọmọ yẹn ṣépè, ó máa ṣòfò ní, ìwọ náà máa bẹ́rí ọmọ ní, ó máa ṣe kinní kan ní, ó máa ṣọ́kú ní. Now, ṣé látijọ́ tí ọmọ títí ẹ ti wà lábẹ́ tiẹ̀, ṣọ́mọ ẹ ò ṣẹ̀ rí, ṣé tí ọmọ ẹ bá ṣẹ̀, ṣé rú èpè tó ń gbé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣẹ́ yẹn, ṣé rú èpè yẹn ló máa ń gbé ọmọ bíbí inú títí ẹ gángan fúnra rẹ̀ ṣẹ́?
Ṣé ẹ̀yin mọ̀, ṣé gbogbo èèyàn tó bá bí ọmọ la bí ọmọ ni?
I am telling you wípé nǹkan tí ṣẹ́rí ẹ má blame ẹ on the generation tẹ́ ń blame ẹ sí yẹn, nǹkan tí àwọn àgbàlagbà wa ìdálẹ̀ kò ń ṣe kékeré, àwọn ló máa gbé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣépè ńláńlá, àwọn ló máa fa ọmọ, even ọmọ tí wọ́n ó ń ṣe worst than nǹkan tó ń gbé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ṣépè fún yẹn o, àwọn dẹ̀ máa fà mọ́ra, wọ́n máa fọwọ́ ra lórí, wọ́n máa fà mọ́ra, wọ́n máa fọwọ́ ra lórí.
Mr. Lile, let me tell you something. Do you know that it take the grace of God, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yìí, ẹ̀yin àti Mr. Lati, their view people are very close because of the way you do this. We take the grace of God. Don't take the grace of God because number one thing is that we don't have anything called the integrity again in Nigeria. 70% of Nigeria does not know anything that has to do with integrity. Kò sí integrity mọ́. Owó nìkan integrity that believe.
God bless you.
There is nothing like integrity.
Thank you.
That is one of the things. Tí mo sọ pé even àwọn àgbà yẹn gan, despite pé wọ́n ti bà gbogbo nǹkan jẹ́, wọ́n yìí tún wò pé okay, this is my integrity, but we the younger generation, now you and Mr. Latina, you have been on this platform doing wonderfully well, but tí n bá pè yín lẹ́ni pé Mr. Lile, I will give you 30 billion naira to betray Mr. Lati. I take the grace of God, I take the divine intervention of God Almighty for you not to betray Mr. Lati. For you not to betray Mr. Lati, because that is the spirit we the younger one are having now. We all know that these people are not doing well, and they will come and give us money. We will collect this money just because we believe that we will know what will happen. At the end of the day, we know the outcome of it. And see, I'm in the northern area now, northern side of Nigeria. The northern side is even worse than our side. Those people, they don't want to know. Okay, take for instance now, this we're talking about bó ṣe ń gbà wẹ̀ bó ní man senator kan tó fẹ́ gbé àpótí. Our line up about 3 to 1,000 the Hausas. a máa feed wọn lóúnjẹ àwẹ̀, a máa fún wọn ní oúnjẹ tó máa fi sínú. Kò sí ni kẹ́ ẹ sọ pé nìyẹn pa èèyàn torí pé ó ti fún wọn lóúnjẹ kó máa tó ń fi ń jẹ yẹn tó máa jẹ yẹn wọ́n máa tún vote fún, wọ́n lè pa èèyàn torí ẹnìyẹn. So what I want to bring out here is that integrity animo, we have even forgot about our future. Integrity and the future of our children, our children, we don't think about that again. We only think about what we are to earn today and how we are to make money. That is the problem we are facing. Mi ò ní gba owó ìtorí pé kí ni I want to protect my integrity. Kò sínú ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọwọ́ ọ̀dọ́.
You are very correct. You are very very.
Àgbà sáfẹ́ jẹ ni kásá ti jẹ tá bá ti jẹ ká ti lọ sí club ká ti gbádùn. That is just the problem.
You are very correct. That's correct.
Nigerian tí o mọ bó ṣe ń di tí ọmọ reason tó fi ń dìbò.
Until we come to this our realities that say no, let's define integrity. Ó yẹ kí bóyá tẹ̀yọ́ máa preach what is called integrity o. Ẹlòmíràn sọ pé wetin concern me with all your